Yeah, can't see. Drink. Gotcha. Right. As you guys, if you've seen the Need for Speed Payback video we did yesterday, socket on, was a little bit annoyed that I couldn't plug it directly. It is a 3.5 jack socket. So, we have it all hooked up. It is all fully functional and operational. So, we're going to be using a quick look in the in-game stores for these and see what has come up. So, let's have a little looky. With regards to the packs, when it decides it wants to load, which is the issue that I have been having quite recently with regards to the internet. The internet company shall remain named, but I'm not going to blacklist them or say anything derogatory on here. We have a gladiator pack. Dominate your should we try that one again? Dominate your enemies with different playstyles and win the favour of the public. This pack features the Spanish armour, the Palladium shield, Hercules' Gladius sword, the Labris, which is a heavy blade, and Neptune's grasp, which is a spear. We have the first civilization pack. Now it actually looks like there's a new set of armour for the horse as well. Harness the godly powers of the first civilization. This pack contains the Midnight Sun mount, the Moonlit shield, the Lightning strike hunter's bow, the flickering daggers, which is dual swords, and the glowing mace, which is a heavy blunt, which isn't too bad. We also have the Nightmare pack, which looks more like it's out of something like what was that Nicolas Cage film? Ghost Hunter. Looks more like that. Strike fear in the hearts of your enemies as you set lands on fire with this terrifying gear set. This package includes the Shadow Warrior outfit, the Abyssal Steed, and Barbed Longbow, which is a predator bow. The Forlorn Hope, which is a heavy blade, and the Ripper, which is a sickle sword. So those we will have a look at obtaining for our next video. As you can see, I've only got 50 Helix credits, so we'll get a few more and we'll get hold of those for you for our next live stream video. With regards to gear itself, there are some more options if you wanted to buy them individually. As you can see, all of the items from the pack are now laid out under the gear option. So if you just wanted the Spaniard's armor, it'll cost you 500 Helix credits. Same with the Shadow Warrior, the Midnight Sun and the Abyssal Steed, the Mutt Hurty, which is another mount, which is a rarer mount. That will cost you 300. Obviously anything that's in gold is a legendary item, anything in purple is rare, and anything in blue is just common. That's the way that they've decided to go with these. But as you can see, these are the different shields, the different weapons, obviously the different bows, axes, maces, and we've also unlocked Edward Kenway's outfit. Well, that is free, so I don't know how we've managed to unlock that, but we are going to do that anyway. So, I am aware that the screen may have darkened, obviously, while it loads up. If this actually goes into the Ubisoft Club, it is... What I'm going to do is actually back out. We'll do this at another point in time. We'll get hold of the Edward Kenway outfit, and we will then have that outfit. So, welcome back. Right. Time savers items, obviously Helix credits and the stuff that we own, so we don't need any of that. What we do need is to get on with the game. Now, as you can see, this is my own personal game. This is one I started playing when we had the issues around October 31st, Halloween, and the release of the actual game itself when our internet was down. And I've actually got some like 2-3 days off on holiday, which would have been fantastic for doing live streams and videos, get my PC up and running for you guys anyway with our second save, which is the one that we started in our first video. So as you can hear the ominous music of entering, and as you can see, the access into the Animus has completely changed. Smile. L3 and R3 to take a photo. Wow. You can actually take photos in this game. I haven't done so far. But you can obviously, as I said, take photos and you can post them up. They'll go up online, and in certain points you'll actually see on your map where people have taken photos. So if you want to have a photo fight, you can, which is quite hilarious. I've heard of some people doing this and seen some people doing this, and they go to certain locations, take photos, post them. Somebody tries to better them with that particular photo in that particular time of day or a different time of day or something like that.
Lazy peasants! Make yourselves useful!
So, as you remember, in... I've got to remember what the attack is.
Thank the gods!
That's the attack button, right. So R2 is our attack button. Triangle's to carry. Square is back. This is what happens when you spend so much time playing the game and then you stop playing for a while. And it's literally because of work. So as I was saying, in our last episode we were actually trying to get hold of the priests. So, as you can see, I have a little diamond up on my screen which tells me that there is a priest along here somewhere. And he's probably the last one that we need to actually get hold of.
I must be careful now.
I do remember how to activate Siwa. Sorry, not Siwa, Senu. I've got music on the brain today because I actually started the day off making some music tracks and modifying some music tracks, getting actually ready for DJing tonight.
Rock. Tim. Tim Hort.
Have a look. Is there anyone down here? There's one there. There's one there, one there, one there. As you can see with Senu, it is really, really handy because she can actually spot all the guards. She can actually spot when they're resting as well, or when they're moving about. Just going to use the R2 button just to boost Senu over the actual, I remember, yeah, there he is. I was going to say, I remember a guy being up on that side, and he was a major pain in the Aristotle because he was always at the wrong point at the wrong time. It doesn't matter how you decided to try and get to him or to try and take him out. He was always there, and he was always one of the ones that would see you, which is a major pain in the, as I said earlier, Aristotle. So, and there's another one coming out of here. So that's, and this is my hunter bow. Now that's Senu. As you saw, Senu's literally just come in and taken out one of the flamingos, basically to cause a distraction. So it's very much appreciated there, Senu. Right, circle is to obviously drop us down, as you can see. Bayak is now crouched and hidden in the grass. I actually want to make sure that no one else in here. No, that's actually a closed building. This is what happens when you take time off. You forget all the buttons, and when you forget the buttons, it becomes an annoyance. I've actually been playing another game, which is why I'm a little bit more careful now with regards to being seen and hiding. Trying to position yourself in such a point where you can damn. button system's almost identical. Kind of wondering whether Hideo Kojima actually worked with Ubisoft in regards to this, because the button system is so similar to the Metal Gear Phantom Pain, which is a game that I've actually been playing quite recently. It is so similar. It is so funny. It's unbelievable. Right. So there is our guy. There is a guard down there. Bayak.
Talk to my wife.
Please, let me out. My family needs me.
That's the boat I want, which is our prototype. Whoa, I missed him. How you get missed by a flying arrow towards you, I don't know.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
So just grab him.
Please, let me out. My family needs me.
Grab the arrows we need.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing.
And as you can see, there are guards that are starting to move about. Obviously, I'm just going to flick in, double check on our gear, just so I know exactly what we have. Right, so we haven't unlocked the hidden blade yet, so we're not as far through as I thought we were.
Let me at least talk to my wife.
Try and go more for the hidden approach.
What do you want me to tell you? I know nothing. Bayak? Is that you? Get me out of here! Wait! Bayak! Where are you going?
Making sure I can get you out of here. Quick switch of bows.
Please, let me out! My family...
Hey! To me, brothers!
Let me at least talk to my wife.
I'm going to gut you. What?
What do you want me to tell you? Bayak?
Be quiet.
Is that you? Get me out of here! What do you want me to tell you? I know
There we go.
nothing.
That is the last.
Thanks
of the,
be to Amun you
priest.
came along, Bayak.
So, guys have jumped on horseback. They appear to be disappearing very quickly. So what we now need to do is make our way out and over to the next point. So if we take our quests, as you can see, we have, if I just select all of them, we have Bayak's Promise, which is one of the side quests. We also have Family Reunion. We also have May Amun Walk beside you. So this, if I actually select the main mission, is our main mission. So obviously we want to try and get as many of the side quests done as possible. So Family Reunion is our next point of call. Obviously, as I explained in previous videos, the Bayak's Promise is actually a mission that's going to go through the entire game. So we now need to pull in Senu, because Senu's actually going to help us. Try and pinpoint where we need to get to, which is literally just there. We're going to get Bayak to climb up here, which makes it slightly easier in trying to get anywhere if you can actually get to a higher point. Getting down may be an issue, but it doesn't become an issue when you have someone that's as skilled as Bayak. Now, sometimes you can take the risk, and I would have been safe just taking a jump, because he would have gone into an eagle point, or into an eagle jump, leap of faith, that's the word I was looking for. But it was just easier for us to actually
Hey, wait!
get down and actually climb down.
Wait a minute! Hey!
As you see, a nice little bonus, except for our ammo is actually full. This is where he is, this is where the guards are.
Cut him off!
So that's them two guards taken care of. I don't see any more. There is one over there. So we're just going to fell him. That's going to open the cage
I
up.
don't see Teramon. Wait. There he is.
And here
He's
is
dead.
Teramon.
His family will want to bury him properly.
So, we've released the prisoners that were here, and now we have 330 odd meters to go down here. Luckily for us, we can actually hide, but the problem is we have two guards up there.
Let's have a closer look.
So, with the guards being just there, I'm actually going to try and sneak through, put him down. Take him out there.
I will wing the bastard! I have a shot!
Take him out.
Hey, what?
Take him out.
I'll cut you, dog.
That's him taken out. That's him taken out. Zeno. A couple of arrow shots that we've taken to the body, but nothing too disastrous. So let's pick up some here. Now I would say normally loot as much as possible. Obviously with the standards of weaponry that I currently hold, I don't need to worry about that. But for someone that's just starting out in the game, I would definitely suggest for you guys to loot. Whoa. Now, believe it or not, this is actually the easiest and the safest way. Bayak is extremely sure-footed, so there isn't going to be an issue, as you guys can see. Using the free run ability, he is able to get around the outside. Even with the free run ability, getting away from the guards is another thing. So, this is the start of the guarded area, so we're just going to double check to make sure there's nothing around. As you guys can see, there isn't. There are a few guys up here, so for this reason we're actually going to head down, because what they can't see won't hurt them. So, with that being said, just going to shoot off down here. Those guys should have actually gone by now, but just to play it safe, I'm going to stay in the trees. We don't actually need to crouch anymore, so we can raise Bayak up. What this will do is this will actually give him the ability to run. So as you can see, we are very slowly making our way round. Just start to come back up towards the road. And as you can see, we're about 60 meters away from where we actually need to get to.
What have they done to Teramun's farm?
So as you can see, we've made it back
I
to
bring
Teramun.
sad news. Where is Isa?
The Teramun's farm.
She lies here, with her son and daughter.
The entire family.
Sadly, I see Teramun also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
Ah, I am sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad pharaoh.
This is where we need to place him.
Find peace, Teramun.
The Teramun with his son,
He will
his
find
daughter,
more than he had here.
and his wife. As you can see, another ability point leveled up. You can see our taming of the ability tree is actually pretty concise with the ability points that we had right at the start. We were looking for 3 ability points so we can actually tame animals, which is a little cry out of the Far Cry Primal scene, but still as much fun. What we're going to do is we're going to take this. As you can see, this will now lead us onto the seer ability, where we can increase almost everything under the seer ability by continually upgrading it. The only one we actually need to work towards now is the Master Warrior. To get to the Master Warrior, we need to hit 2 points to reach the extend combo option. We then need 3 points to hit the kill loot option, which means we will automatically lose a body as soon as we've killed them. We have the shield charge ability, which we can also obtain, which is 2 points, as well as adrenaline 2, which means whenever we start a fight sequence, we'll have maximum adrenaline. So if we take this route, we need 5 points to get to the warrior. If we take this route, we need 5 points to get to the warrior master section. If we come through here, we just need 3. And it'll allow us to overpower our chain throws, which means when we do an overpowered attack, we can continually press F1 for the light attacks, and after the kill they will throw the weapon into the opponent, or into another opponent. We can also come through the overpower combo. As you can see in the little animation, Bayak is absolutely pounding out some guard. That's going to take 2 points, obviously, back into the overpower chain throw, which is 3 points. I do apologise, I'm so tired. I've been working so much just lately. And that's another 5 points. So it just depends on how we want to do it. What I'll do is, if you guys put a note or a comment or something in the comments below, we'll let you guys take choose of which one of the next abilities we go for. So please make sure that you leave that in the comments below, as well as leaving a like on the channel, on the video, and subscribing to our channel would be very much appreciated. As you can see, we have some guards here, which we're not going to take the camera out. We're going to take the guard. Take him out.
You will regret that.
Take him out, and we'll just take him out. Ouch. We will do this. So that's 1. That's 2. See, this is why it's always handy, just to every now and then pick fights with the guard. Quick animus pulse, just to make sure there's nothing else that we forgot. No. Right. So that's the second of the. No, that's gear. I want quests. That's the second of the quests. So as you can see, all that leaves now is Bayak's promise. And Mayamun walk beside you. I actually got more than 8 hours sleep, and I'm more tired today than I was yesterday, which is absolutely hilarious. It's hilarious. Right, as I was saying, so now we have our main quest, which is Mayamun walk beside you, as we've completed all of the side quests in Siwa. Yeah, I've spent that long away from the game that my brain's actually gone to pot. So, I'm glad I remember that one. Holding the down button brings the horse.
Idiot! Game on you!
Whereas on Metal Gear The Phantom Pain, you have to actually hold the L1 button and call the horse. I don't think the horse looks as good in that as he does in this, but different franchise, different sets of armors, different speed at what they run at. So,
Whoa. Yeah.
keep running, horse. So where was I? Yes, right. We are heading back
Whoa. Yeah.
to
Citizens of Siwa, behold what we...
I'll go away. We are heading back to Bayak's friend's house.
Whoa.
And I can't remember his name, saved my life.
Yeah.
So, the same button to dismount as well. So here he is, and we
Be sure you are ready before you go.
And we are now ready to leave. So yes,
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word, Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course. I see.
And Bayak, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my
Can't
friend.
actually see the beard because he's actually got his face mask up. But Hepzibah, even I will take it on board. And as you can see, this is Siwa. Man, I really need to keep up to date with these games. So,
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Layla, wakey wakey.
as for those that have played the game before would know,
Don't make me come down there.
the person that you're playing as is actually in an animus. However,
Layla? Layla!
this is Layla.
Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So,
So,
how did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayak of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway,
a
none
good
of
way
this
of
will
doing it.
matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
so, as you see, we've now taken over as Layla. So I assume this is what we actually need to
Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget
a
the
shot.
alcohol wipe.
doctors.
I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon.
Well, we're going to leave that for a second, and we're just going to have a little run around. Have a little explore. So, no real abilities, obviously, apart from sort of like ducking.
Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus.
Right, so,
Here's the blueprint for my dialysis system mod.
Could have used a bigger fluid chamber.
Could have used a bigger piece of tape over your mouth.
Whoa, so aggro.
so that's the first bit that we picked up. And there's actually quite a few of these dotted around. There's one just there.
The genetic sequencer blueprint. Never got the creases out.
So that's two. Nothing up and around here. Not that I can see anyway. So a little quick looky. These lights really could have been positioned better. And as you can see, we're now heading out for what is actual daylight. Aha, there's another one.
Oh, found my
code.
notes on the gene sequencing code.
So as you can see, she hasn't got a lot of abilities apart from sort of like running around at this current moment in time. Back to the entrance, so let's have a quick look outside. See if we can actually work out, see if I can actually work out where we are. Set up base, Land Rover Discovery 110 by looks of it. Up on rocks. The generator. Nothing really of any interest here. Don't have any climb abilities or anything like that. There's no weapons. There's pretty much a basic person with no abilities that is waiting to unlock her potential.
Generator's holding up.
Aha.
Good job, Layla. Generator's holding up. Good job,
I want
Layla.
to get up there. There's another bit of paper up there. So let's get back in and we'll head back for the Animus. Aha.
1 bar. No, half a bar.
So she's interacting with the PC. Here we go. So, as you can see, we have documentation, Animus guide, field briefing, separate order, Bayak notes, Animus design. Then we have an intro, Alan Rickon, Isabel Ardent, Desmond Miles, and Olivier Garnou. Right, Olivier Garnou, for those that have played before, you would have seen in the, I think it's the Black Flag series, that you would have seen him. Alan Rickon, for anyone that's seen the Assassin's Creed film, you would have heard of Alan Rickon. Desmond Miles is obviously the first person that we kind of play as through Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, right through to Assassin's Creed 3, which is Rotona Hageton. Isabel Ardent is someone that we find at Abstergo. Ooh, I've just noticed we actually have pictures as well. Let's have a look in the pictures and see what we have. Right. So this must be pictures of Layla. Riding my bike in Queens without my training wheels, 1989. So we then have New York City, 1994. Up to no good. New York City 2000. Backstage at the Ra Victoria concert, Madison Square Garden 2000. Berkeley, California. Best use of Berkeley's dorms. Sleeping. Philadelphia 2011. The Call to Adventure. See you later, Philly. My entry to the DIY pinball concert. Contest, even. Not bad, not bad. And for the Philadelphia 2017. Hey, I'm Layla, ask me anything. So, we then have our audio tracks, which we can go through, as well as We Are, which I'll let you guys play with, and obviously any emails that you guys want to read. So that is pretty much Layla at this point in time. I'm not going to go through these because I don't want to spoil some of the surprise in these folders, but I do suggest that you spend some time, you go through the audio, mail, you go through some of these files. It will fill in a lot of holes in the knowledge around the Assassin's Creed storylines right from the start.
Going back in.
As well as...
This is so badass.
Thank you,
Be
Layla.
careful.
Deanna. As well as some of the information from the actual film itself. So, and if you're thinking that kind of looks like one of the tube things that they have in Avatar, you're extremely right. It's kind of an upgraded, more comfortable version than just laying on a stone tablet or a table or in a chair or something. So, as you can see, we're now sliding back into Bayak's world. Wow, where's my cup of coffee gone? Here we go. This is probably why the tiredness is actually getting to me. And if you hadn't guessed, I love coffee.
That wind. Sandstorm.
Even when it's cold. But yes, as Bayak was saying, there is a wind that has arisen. And here we now have the entrance into Assassin's Creed Origins. We have Senu, and we are in the Yamul province. And as you can see, the clouds are changing. And as you can see directly behind us, the start of what is going to be a sandstorm. So we have our camel, and we need to obviously. Now we have the
I must
world
protect
map
this great land.
unavailable.
Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both.
As you can see, the world map is now becoming available. And just here, we have another player who has actually been killed at this point. And we can actually quest him to a point by going and resolving that particular issue. It won't come up as an actual side quest itself, because as you can see, the side quest is Bayak's promise, which is the promise to his son. Under main, we have Aya, and suggested level is 10 for when we actually get to Alexandria. Now, as you can see, we are level 9, so we haven't done too bad in leveling up. You will get points of where you won't be strong enough, which is why obviously I bought things like the ability points. But it all depends on how you want to actually do this. This is a Necropolis bandit hideout that we've actually come across. So,
best not to draw attention here.
just going to slide off. We can loot one treasure, kill the captain, and we will not control this as such.
Something seems off here.
Right, so now we can actually track this guy. He's been added in to our side quest. As you can see, there's a guy just there, and there's one down there. He's actually a level 7. So this won't actually kill him, it will just annoy him. So, if I take our hunter bow, take both of them out with the hunter bow. About having the hunter bow that's got this ability, you can actually use it to warn people to a point when they're close enough. Switch back over to our normal bow. He's only level 6, so a headshot will take him out. He's the captain, he's level 8. Headshot won't take him out unless we use the hunter bow. These guys don't particularly want to know, so we'll let them be to their own fate. Whether they fight with me or not is another question. So, now we need to confirm the kill. And we'll confirm this guy as well. And this guy as well. If I can get close enough. As you can see, the quest is now being completed because we confirmed the second and the third kills as the person that had killed the other agent. So now we can loot this area, but we actually have two guards just here. So I'm going to take him out, take a hit, take him out.
I got him lined up!
Aren't you lucky? So we did take a couple of hits, but nothing that Bayak's armor hasn't protected him from. Unfortunately, as you can see, these guys
The
are
wind
not
rises,
going
and the sand with
to
it.
do much. Yes, thank you, Bayak. Where did that guy go? There he is. And as you can see, Bayak is actually managing to recoup the arrows that he's spent. So, as you can see, certain animals you can't kill, mainly because they're not going to do any harm to you. So a little animus pulse, and then we can start looting. As you can see, we've got 209 gold already. Oh wow, I have no idea where that come from, but that hurt. So as I was saying, 209 gold. We'll add another 3, 6, 12, 15 to that. That's 209 plus 15, so 15, 223, 4. Animus Pulse appears to have worn off, so let's just quickly re-enable, and as you can see, everything else is around here. So, some cedar wood, we've got some more. We have a chest, which is what we're actually after. It's going to give us some piece of text. And it reads, Haba, I am sending a parcel your way. It contains dozens of books of the dead that we've stolen. You are to find their owners and demand a high price to have them returned, but do it discreetly. We don't want the temple priests finding out about this. So, nobody here, so I don't know why the dog's kicking up. So, that is a handy snippet of information that you will need for a very lot later on. And as we make our way back out into daylight...
That wind will raise the sands.
Quick call of the... I was going to say the horse, but the camel. And obviously the camel that's been left at the top. By using the cool animal icon, it actually calls our horse, the mount that we had while we were in Siwa. So, with that particular quest gone through, we can now concentrate on getting back to Alexandria. And as you can see, this Necropolis Bandit hideout is where we currently are. We also have, just here, a divine line stone circle, which is what we need to align the stars. This is part of the quest that Bayak has. It's completely gone out of my head. Bayak's promise. So, as you can see, in just here, as I was saying to you guys earlier, is... That's the button I was looking for. Is what somebody's actually done into the sand. There's a guy fighting what looks like a heron and possibly a jackal. It looks like a picture of Bayak. So somebody's actually put a picture, and the reason I say it was Bayak is because he's got the eagle above his hand, which would be Senu. So that's a picture that somebody's actually taken. Or done and taken, or however they've done it. But as you can see, this is now where we are, in the isolated desert. And this is Siwa. So we've actually travelled quite some distance to where we actually got to just here. But there is also a stone circle here. As well as some other bits and pieces that we can do on the way. So, first things first, we obviously need to get to Alexandria. But as I said, there are many different things that you guys can do on the way, as I'm showing you. There are tombs and things that can be raided here, as well as the stone circles, additional missions. It just depends on how you want to actually do this. But for the sake of this game, we're going to bypass these. We are going to head straight for here. This is Alexandria, and this is where we are going to be meeting Aya. It's over 2,000 meters away, so we're not going to be hanging about as such. We can't obviously fast travel there, which is one of the options that you do have with regards to the actual game itself.
Yamu. Home to my old friend
I
Menehet.
noticed that the camera's moved.
He will be in the temple.
So,
He always is.
as you can see, we're very quickly making our way out of the desert. There is another side quest. We can hold them and store them. The Temple of Sekhmet in Yamal. But obviously, as you guys deem, you can work through these. So, as you see, by accepting and storing that particular quest, it has become obviously the main one. But as I said, our main goal for this particular mission itself, or for this particular series,
Has
is
anyone
to
seen my book of the dead?
And if you remember when I talked
Mountains
about the
of
guys
sand.
and the Book of the Dead, that's what I was on about. So, we actually have 1,500 meters to go over to the right. So to save actually trying to get through the actual temple itself, which can be an absolute nightmare. We are here. And as you can see, we have found another venue. And this is one of the boats. And as you can see, this is the first boat ride you're actually going to see. It's extremely easy, just run straight onto it, press the triangle. Now, like most of the boats, they have an additional speed option. It's not as complicated as what it was in that is a crocodile who's not too happy at being run over. So, what a good point to show the additional speed option, considering there's a boat that I'm probably going to crash into. Or just narrowly make it pass. So, as you can see, we're down to 1,000 meters, or give or take. But obviously, as I said, with this, it's extremely easy. You just jump on, you press triangle, and you just guide him using your analog stick. As I did mention, there is a extra speed option. If you hold R2, as you can see, he then picks up a lot of speed, which is extremely handy for when you're trying to either get away from people, animals, or you just want to get a move on and get over to a new location. So, as you can see, the counter for our locations actually come down extremely quick. We're literally just over 620, but it's not going to take long before that's dropped completely and we're actually on top of our target. Now, there are certain things that you don't want to do. One of them is crashing, because as you'll see, the boat itself, I haven't actually got enough speed up to actually show you guys. So let's just turn this boat around. So even as you can see, you can still turn at high speed. And what I'm actually looking for, I can't actually find. As you can see, the boats can also take quite a bit of damage. I think the section I actually want is around here. Oh, it is. It's just there. Because what I wanted to show you guys, one of the easiest ways to actually dismount is not to try and draw your boat back. When you find some low-level land, location has been discovered, Alexandria, you can actually beach the boat. Depending on how hard you hit, will depend obviously on what actually happens. You can, if the level is low enough, actually destroy the boat itself and set the boat on fire, which is a great way of trying to... World map is unavailable. Right. Give me the world map. Right. That is what I want.
May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
And that is one of the reasons why it's annoying to try and hit the R buttons. The R2 button or the L2 button. Because he'll draw his weapon or his sword, or his bow. So, as you can see, we're making very quickly, as way as possible, our way over to Aya. Southern Wall Guard Post. So as you can
I
see,
should not be seen in this area.
Try and climb anything.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Thank you.
Lively now. No getting jumped.
When I actually managed to get myself into Alexandria, I had so much fun just playing with the guards and looting and just running around getting all the different bits and pieces. It's so much fun. This game is so much more fun. Even though the storyline isn't as clear.
Watch out! Coming through! Yeah!
It is a lot easier to get about. So,
the great gods favor our land and bring
Serapis. The snake will get his answer.
You can't have it.
I guess the words
Oh, I find Aya among all these endless scrolls.
He has some interesting ideas. Very radical. It's almost alarming.
You're right about that. But can't he express them concisely?
Divided Valley.
The knowledge of the entire world is at your fingertips. Here, one can reflect upon the oppressive regime under...
Yes, we've had enough.
All right.
So, Serapis.
Now what? Where is Aya? Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him. Ah. You're Bayak, yes? Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me.
So that is Serapis.
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Phanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Phylakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Look!
Now that we
There's
can run.
Phanos. He
our
thinks
land
he's a
and
poet.
bring blessings to us.
The modern Sophocles.
All hail the great dynasty
You must
of
hear his
Ptolemy
epic
Soter.
poem, Ode to an
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
So, to find Aya, we have to go up.
Right there. Have a little faith.
I have a lot of faith. But I just want to check one thing very, very quickly. And if you guys wonder what I am actually looking for, I'm actually looking for the Phalakatai, which are normally identified, and you will get very, very used to them very, very quickly, with a orange helmet that kind of looks like the shape of a ram's head. Whoa, Bayak! That's gonna hurt. Really? I've never actually fallen off the top of here, so Bayak, you're an idiot. And as you can see, there is a hole. And there is water at the bottom. Right, which way do we go? We go that way. So as you can see, as we make our way through, this is the little hidey hole that has been made available to Aya. And as we make our way in, considering this is under Alexandria, as we make our way in, Aya.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
And as you can see, a husband and wife reunited.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these
Apple
things.
of Eden.
But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
So.
I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
So, as I said, a husband and wife reunited.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes.
Yes.
She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat.
Aha.
It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
So.
Ingenious. Ah. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
So, we have, at last,
you'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneo when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love.
So, we picked up a couple of new quests, as we can see. We have also picked up the Hidden Blade. So obviously with the items, as you saw earlier in the first video, when we actually did the upgrading of our weapons, we can again do exactly the same. So we'll increase again the ability of the blade, and as you can see the little icons up the side show what level it is currently at. So it's at level 2, needing both bronze and silver. So we're just going to keep upgrading, and if I remember rightly, at level 5 it should go purple. Should be 6. Level 6 goes purple, which is now rare, and it is now at its maximum ranking for the time being, because we now need the carbon stones, which we will now have access to, because we can now start to loot some of the military areas, which means we can actually start to increase these items. So we need 3 carbon stones for this one. So we're going to need 3 for this one to the next stage. So 6, I'm just going to say 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 29, probably again another 5. So you're going to need about 35 carbon stones in total, which means there are 35 items, 35, I've got the word I'm after now, 35 military areas, let's put it that way, that we will need to abuse.
What's this?
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Thanos had you go through the pit.
She also has text, so let's have a little look. Thanos is right, I should meet with Apollodorus according to him. Action is involved, I need to slip into his quarters. The mask, he is one of them. His blood for my Kimu. I need to hide now. Apollodorus could help. He gave me access to the den. I can trust him.
Who is the snake?
I have yet to discover that.
The clue must be there in the palace. Search for the seal found upon the letter. It's too dangerous to leave this den as long as Gennadios and his men are searching for me.
So, we now need to do the legwork as such. So, instead of trying to get out the way we came in, we're going to run out down through the docks, because it's just going to be easier and quicker. So, as you guys can see, things have taken a turn where it looks like we're actually on the last of the people that we need to take out. So let's just have a quick look. Let's pause option. Right. So our targets actually leave the last person as the snake. So, Action was the vulture, the ram was Tesos, obviously the ibis was Medana Mun, Rojak was the heron, and now we have the snake. So, our gear is lidded up. So we'll just scroll through and make sure these are all clicked off. You don't have to, it's just that every time I come in and I see those little numbers, it drives me up the wall. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. If you have, please make sure that you leave a like on the video. You subscribe to the channel for more content, as there will be more coming up, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. We have a couple of outfits set up just here. So this is Bayak with a hood. This is the next outfit, and obviously the next outfit. So, because he's only ever had one outfit, it is a case of Bayak will have those set up. So, we'll set this as his second outfit. So that should change him. Basically what it does is just take the hood off. So they're not actually doing what they're supposed to do. Let's return to the Desert Cobra. Right, so now we need to know pretty much where we're going. So, Senu! And as you can see, Senu has already locked in on something. There's an item over there. We have items over here, which are in captivity. Working, other icons. So, what we need to do is make sure we have the right quest selected. So, let us go across to our main mission. Assassinate Grandest and the snake. So, Grandest the Flakatai. We need to find and assassinate him. So, we kind of know where he is now. Call the horse up to make getting around somewhere as big as Alexandria a lot easier. So, as you can see, we are very quickly making our way across Alexandria. We've already cut down the distance by over 100 meters.
Move out of the road.
We do need to go over to the right. Obviously, this is another area that we've unlocked. The Tomb of Alexandria is great. So we are kind of heading in the right direction to deal with Grandest.
Clear the way.
As you can see, he is over there. And what we now need to do is stop, call Senu over. Senu is actually going to be the one that's actually going to try and pinpoint for us exactly where he is. So we've actually got him pinpointed. What we actually need to do now
Touched by a pep, madman.
is actually get over here and obviously deal with him. So, new location, the Accra Garrison.
This place is heavily guarded.
And the easiest way to deal with people, especially people like him, is to silence them. Headshot, him dealt with. Again, another level up. And now, we're looking for Grandest, who's just there. And as you can see, extremely strong. Looks like Grandest himself is actually deciding to go indoors, which doesn't make things easy for us.
Hey! Offer rewards to informers, but don't trust them. You can never trust informers. In fact, offer rewards to informers, but don't trust them. You can never trust informers. In fact, have them flogged once they've told us everything.
As usual, sir.
See if we can get some mayhem.
We have the edge.
Now is not the time to stand.
Last long. Pass it.
Oh, he's shit. Got to get out of here. Going to gut you.
Grandest is now dealt with.
Want to escape? Some old bastards.
Alarm! Charge!
The end has come for you.
He's shit. Bring him down.
Charge!
Down. We need to soak this up. Call if you see anything.
Not leaving here alive.
Looks
Counter
clear.
Unfortunately, not able to use that, which would have been nice. That's going to keep them busy. That side. Obviously, I need to be able to get down and up. So, that's Grandest dealt with. As you can see, an extremely easy person to take out.
Why have you dragged me into the land of the dead?
You sought to kill my wife!
Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my duty as a Philagetai, and for this you have taken my life. Is your vengeance above all law, Medjay? Be warned. The Philakes will hunt you down and exact revenge.
May the Hidden One walk beside you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
And that's where the feather originally comes in, that you see through the Assassin's Creed entire series line. So, as I said earlier, the Philakes are after us. They are powerful bounty hunters and will attack you on sight. They are, as you can see, governed by a little orange helmet with horns. And if you are not strong enough, if you do see them coming, I definitely suggest to run. Especially if you are not strong enough to take them on in a fight because, as I said, they are extremely strong.
Hey, wait!
Weapons ready, Philip.
Oh, wait a minute!
Time is up! Die!
Need to find my brother!
So as you can see, there's another guy with a crown above him.
Run for it! I can make the shot!
So kind. Thank you. You'll regret that!
Hell.
Ah! Trying to lose me! Thank you!
No, I'm not trying to lose you, I'm just trying to take care of someone else.
Haven't got a chance!
You will not escape!
So, as you can
Got
see,
you! Die! It's there!
this is another one.
Yeah!
Ouch.
Yeah!
There we go. Now come on, buddy. Ouch. Now it's a case of run. Now this guy will give chase, as can be seen. Whoever gets the shot off first. So as you can see, we've killed one of the two captains. We've finally killed the commander. Been able to loot this guy as well. And we've got a nice legendary shield from him. So, we do need to top up on our arrows. So we're just going to loot them. As you can see, Bayak did actually run up sideways. Oh man.
Hey now!
Shush. Now where is he? There he is. Right. This is the guy that we actually come down here to try and get. A little hidden blade action. A little arrow action. While still looting. Yes. Still looting. So we are still trying to find, as you guys can see, one of the captains, and we also are looking for 4 treasures. So, we need to find treasures. As you can see, there is a lot over here. Don't need any arrows. See, more arrows, more arrows, more arrows. Suffice to say, there is plenty of arrows. Right, so we've got that one. Have a quick look here. Haha! Get off the chest, Bayak. This is one of the chests. So we have a regular sword. We sometimes get items upstairs, which is why I'm going to have a quick look up here. There is one just there. Is there anything else? Right, there is a line that's shot up, which tells me that there's a possibility there's something else up on the roof. So let's have a little look. So that's 2 of the items. As you can see, there is a higher part, so quick animus pulse. Have a quick look, see if there's anything along here, and there isn't. But it does get us up onto the wall, and I think that is the outside part of the wall. Have a little looky because there might be something up on top here. Apart from the arrows, which we don't need. Oh, I think I've got to show you one of the language. Nice jump. Right. As I was saying, we're still looking. That has to be him. No, it's not him. As much as I would love it to be him,
Stop the
it's not. It's him. Damn. Got him in the arm. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh man, that's not fair. Through the door. Oh, shot. So, is there anything else in here? No. We have 2 of the 4 chests. Right, that tells me there's something up. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be more arrows. Okay, on this occasion those arrows actually do make sense, because we actually need them. But there is nothing that we actually need any more arrows for. So, Bayak, please make your way down. We'll loot this guy, we'll loot that guy. Is there anybody else that needs looting? No, right. So, indoors. We have anyone, anything that needs looting in here? Haha, he says. There is 3 of the 4 treasures. So we have 1 more treasure to find. No, that's more arrows. And there is nothing down here. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything upstairs. Ah ha ha. No. not what we're looking for. That might be, but I doubt it. No. Now I do hear a tingling. So I'm assuming this box. Yeah, this box is the last one, and it is the carbon crystal. So, the location has now been completed, as you guys can see. The Phalakite Order 250. We're looking for an armed woman. She is very dangerous. She murdered the noble Action. Take some men and go look in all of the sewers near the Jewish district. She is probably hiding there. Don't hesitate to kill her if she resists. Wow! So, as you can see, I have made some friends. There is no way out of this top room, so we do have to go down. And back out into the main courtyard. Which, I have no idea, but they set fire to. So, Grandest is now dead. With him being taken out, and the carbon crystal now being obtained, as you can see, a lot of these items that require the additional carbon crystal, a total of 3, to obviously be increased, now need to be dealt with. Obviously, the hidden blade doesn't, because it now needs 5. With that being said, however, what I am going to do is maximise to the legendary status our quiver, which gives us maximum opportunity of holding maximum amount of arrows, which means we can kill more people. The inventory also holds, apart from some items and some animal goods, the Divided Valley Scroll. In the centre of Sep Mer Nome, you may find me hidden in a canyon near Anthiala. I'm under a tree that thinks it's unique, but only because the nearby rock bridge is blocking it from seeing the others of its breed. So, that is a little cryptic clue that we will come across and deal with again later. In Siwa, come find me at the bottom of the only big bowl big enough for a god. And that's in Siwa. So that, again, is something that we will end up going back to Siwa to complete in another video. For now, we're actually going to end the video here. So, with the fact that there are still a lot of guards about, I'm actually going to get Bayak at this moment in time up high, because it gives us a nice view, if I can get my words out, of Alexandria to a point. It allows us to see some of the guards that we're going to be taking out, running around causing mischief and mayhem. It also gives us a nice little view of Senu. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, leave any comments down below that you want. If there are points throughout the video that I've said, please leave comments too, please make sure you do so. And obviously, for people that take part, we will be giving out, I can't think of the word, special limited edition, there we go, GoldenSoundGames wristbands, which I will be getting, which are actually on order at the moment, so I'm just waiting for them to come through. So as soon as they come through, we will get those listed up. If you want to know what this headset is that I actually have hooked in, I have the box somewhere. There we go. It is the Sade SA930 headset. It is absolutely fantastic, so I will leave a link to information on this headset in the description when I get around to sorting it out. It's now 3 PM. I've got to get ready for DJing and get over to the venue to set up. So I'm gonna, as I said, leave the video here. I'll see you guys again next time in another video. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.